Okay, well, this project is getting very close to being done. You can see I've got the male and the female pockets milled, and they do fit. You want to help me out with this, Adam? My buddy Adam is over here. Let's see here.
It's very close.
It's kind of a challenge. You got to get it lined up like exactly right, but then oh, there it goes, and it drops right in place. So it doesn't move. That means, and it's pretty much a uniform gap. We'll get some clamps on there when we glue it up. But so that'll get glued into here, and then I'll use my gigantic bandsaw to saw the maple off, and then I'll use my drum sander to kind of get it down flush. That's a much more gentle process, I think, than trying to use a router head. So some of these points in here are going to be very narrow, so I don't want to rip them out with a router head. But we'll give it a shot and see how it works. It should work out okay. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun. One thing that I am noticing is that this carpet tape method would work good for materials that don't have a lot of internal stress in them. But unfortunately, wood is not one of those materials. So if a board wants to curl away and you start milling material away, it wants to curl in its own way after you've cut the material away. And originally we started with this thing flat on the table and started milling the pockets, you know, all this stuff away, and it started to curl on us. So before we did this V-grooving, we just went back and shimmed up the corner so it wasn't going to move. But yeah, you can. That's why you get this kind of stuff in there. So it originally milled this at a certain Z height, and after it did a whole bunch of other stuff, it came back, and there was a pass around here that must have been milled when this thing was sticking up a little more. So anyway, with enough clamp pressure, it shouldn't be a big deal. But a vacuum chuck would be much better for this than this carpet tape method. But it's going to be a little bit of time and expense before I get to a good vacuum system for this table. But overall, the project's turning out all right. Just a little bit of sanding here and there to clean up, and yeah, we'll do a video showing the final product too. So beautiful, beautiful walnut. Adam got this locally, and this is some of the prettiest walnut I've ever worked with. So it should be nice. So till later, bye.